Missionary group just returned from Ukraine, where they were serving people in the war-torn country. Some of their time was spent in Bucha, where photos have shown bodies of civilians laying on the streets for weeks.
Allie Peters sat down with one of those on this trip to hear about their experience, and we do want to warn you, this story could be unsettling for many.
The things that we heard and the stories that they told us, I don't think anybody really could have been prepared for that.
This is the second trip Roman Bozak and Rochester's Guardians of Hope has taken to Ukraine. But this trip was much different. The group got to go into places like Bucha, where Russian troops have now left, but devastation remains.
The stories that we heard about the amount of women that were raped, the amount of children that were raped, the stories are so graphic that even today, like, I'm here at home, but those stories are still in my mind. The bodies in the streets are still in my mind.
Bozak said his team wasn't expecting to be able to go to Bucha, but they prayed, and those prayers were answered. Military troops helping lead them to areas where they could hand out food to civilians in need.
There's this one footage that we have that just, it strikes a nerve in my heart every single time, because this lady kissed the bread, and then she just started crying. And she's like, you guys have no idea how long we have been praying for somebody to bring us bread.
Bozak recalls civilians digging graves to bury their loved ones, burned tanks on roadsides, and destruction everywhere.
I didn't even see any military bases blown up. It was all civilian residential areas. Beautiful townhomes, beautiful condominiums, houses, and shopping markets, gas stations bombed and destroyed.
Bozak and the Guardians of Hope team says one of their main goals now is raising awareness about what's happening in Ukraine and how people back home can help.
It's something that I can't get out of my mind, but it's something that I want the world to know, that this isn't a joke, that this isn't fake. Like, people are literally dying.
Reporting in Rochester for News 8, I'm Allie Peters.
Allie, thank you. The group plans to continue going back to Ukraine and Poland to serve others, and they are in need, they say, of monetary donations and medical supplies. We have ways you can help them at rochesterfirst.com.